He couldn't speak until the age of 4. He couldn't read properly until he was 7. Teachers said he was slow. Classmates laughed at him. Even his parents worried something was wrong. But that little boy, who once struggled to express himself, would go on to unlock the secrets of the universe.
Dive into the waves of calm and serenity.
The book begins story. This is the story of Albert Einstein, not just a scientist, but a symbol of perseverance, imagination, and belief in oneself. Albert was born in 1879 in the city of Ulm, Germany. As a child, he was quiet, curious, and often lost in thought. He didn't enjoy playing with other children. Instead, he would stare at a compass for hours, wondering how the needle moved without touching anything. That compass sparked something in him. A question. A mystery. And with that one question, why? Began the journey of a lifetime. Einstein wasn't a brilliant student. In fact, he failed many entrance exams. His teachers thought he was rebellious and disobedient. He was even expelled from school once. But what they didn't see was the fire inside him. He didn't learn like others. He didn't memorize. He wanted to understand. He questioned everything. And while the world saw his silence as weakness, his silence was simply thinking. He finally got into a college. But even then, finding a job as a physicist was difficult. He ended up working in a patent office, checking other people's inventions. But Einstein's mind never rested. Every free moment, he would write, think, calculate, not for money, not for fame, but because he loved the questions. And in 1905, the world changed forever. In what is now known as the Miracle Year, Einstein published 4 groundbreaking papers, including one that introduced the famous equation, E is equal to mc superscript 2. That simple-looking equation? It explained the relationship between mass and energy, a discovery that would later influence everything from nuclear power to space science. Suddenly, the man who was once called dumb was now being awarded the Nobel Prize. The boy who couldn't speak became the voice of modern physics. But Einstein wasn't just a scientist. He was a fighter for peace, for human rights, for justice. He once said, "The world is a dangerous place not because of those who do evil, but because of those who look on and do nothing." Even when the Nazis rose to power and labeled him a threat, he stood by his values, left Germany, and settled in the US. He used his fame to speak out, not for glory, but for good. Einstein never cared for luxury. He walked to work, refused to wear socks, and once said, "Imagination is more important than knowledge." He lived with humility and died in 1955, but his ideas live on, in every phone, every satellite, every scientific breakthrough. Albert Einstein's life teaches us one powerful truth. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be curious. Even if the world doubts you, even if you don't fit in, even if your path is slow, never stop asking, why? Because that one question might just change the world.